Greetings everyone, welcome to the first TGM lobby and official race in 2023. Welcome to Mount Panorama for the Bathurst Super Challenge. My name is Daniel Sanch and I'm going to be your host for this incredible first race for TGM in 2023. Well, welcome to this amazing challenge, amazing track, with an amazing category in Australia. So the chosen category Group 2 with the GT500 and the GT1s included the GT1s in this category. The motive, I don't know, but it is what it is. But I think the players are mostly choosing the GT500. More downforce is important on this track with 23 corners and well, I had the kilometers here, the length of the track, but I don't have it anymore. Weird. But it is a crazy track, it is a crazy challenge. Hard to overtake over here. So let's see what type of race are we going to have today. The grippers on track are at the moment Hire09, Zephyr 0534, Shadow 3264, JPVSP and one, and Test Fighter. Both these last two are in the boxes, while the others are on track training. With non-grippers, we have Kawa P334, a Brazilian driver, doing the fastest lap at the moment, 1:52.8, a good lap, and Gatway 30, another Brazilian driver, joining us for this first race in 2023. Welcome everyone at the chat, I'm now looking at you. Hello Shadow, hello JP, hello Zephyr. Welcome to this stream. I'm going to take a little look sometimes to the chat. I will try to chat with you the most as I can. And yeah, today I'm alone sadly. I'm not in the company of João Andrade. He's on track. And talking about him, well, we can see his livery. He has a special livery that I wanted to show you, but I will show you later. We have a new driver from United Kingdom, Night Shifter 1205. Widow just joined us as well, another gripper. And yeah, see how this goes. I want to see this. Hire09 was the first ever GT7 winner, so it was on the first race weekend we did on this game. This is our second weekend event on GT7. Let's see if he can repeat that winning streak. He has actually 4 wins in TGM. And yeah, I'm curious about his performance today. About Zephyr, the TGM Super Season 2021 champion. Also won one race here in GT7 on our last championship, the Track Toys Trophy, coming soon to your YouTube channel, Grip Masters. The Grip Masters, I mean youtube.com/The Grip Masters. Now we can say this, that the links are already much easier to say. We also created a Reddit, so join us and follow us as well on our Instagram. Of course, if you want to become a gripper, check our website and join our Discord server to race with us. Also, a new French driver, Koe Spook, joined us. Widow is already on track. Let's see if he manages to do another win. A player already with amazing 38 victories. Amazing statistics, honestly. The 3 times TGM champion already matched with JP, who is already on track. And let's take a brief look at his livery. So, might change. Oh well, that's not the way. It's not rally, JP. Alright. JP is celebrating 10 years of his PSN account and had an amazing livery. He created this account in 2013. And awesome stuff. Some meme content, a Giga Shadow over there. and Mr. Incredible taking a canny look. But yeah, awesome livery. Congratulations for your 10 years, JP. Hope this race goes well for you and you celebrate it. Meanwhile, 5 minutes left to start the qualifying. 10 minutes qualifying, if I'm not mistaken. No fuel consumption or tire wear, only at the race. In the race, you must use actually the two compounds, the mediums and the hard tires. Shadow putting a good lap, only 33 hundredths actually from the Kawa, also with a good livery. Then the GT500 is the favorite one. Here's Zephyr with the Lexus from 2008, if I'm not mistaken, or it's the 2016 one. I think it's the 2016 one. Alright. Another GTR. Widow as well with GTR. Night Shifter. Ui. Some dangerous maneuvers over there. But I think this is the GTR as well. Vestal Fighter. Oh, he's changed his mind and he's coming with an NSX from 2016. Whoa. I'm impressed, actually. I thought he was coming with a 2008 car. Marcio Diaz. Another surprise for us in the last year. Good performances, good results on the Grippers rank. He's been doing an excellent job on track. And yeah, all the rest of the Grippers and drivers are on track, on the box actually. Meanwhile, the best lap 152.8. It's expected that we may go to the 151s. Maybe it's completely not impossible. It's pretty hard on this track. You must be careful and cautious with the S's, the dangerous part of the track. Meanwhile, I don't know if anyone is improving at all. I must display all, but no one's using. Yeah, no one's using the times, the sector times on the HUD. Welcome to the live, Dominic. Well, Dominic, I think you are Gatoué. Yeah, exactly. Hope you enjoyed the race, mate. And yeah, welcome to the stream as well. Meanwhile, we are almost beginning. Here's Night Shifter with the Lexus as well. But the favorite choice from the drivers today, it's the GTR. The Group 2 cars, actually the GT500 cars improved a lot since GT Sport. The cars, ooh, whoa, be careful, whoa, this was dangerous. Careful, Zephyr. And careful, Night Shifter. The cars improved a lot. They were pretty hard to drive. Oh, whoa! A new fastest lap from the French driver Koe Spook, 152.042, and he's improving. Amazing performance already. But yeah, the Group 2, the GT500 cars improved a lot from one game to another, and they're pretty much fun to drive. They have more downforce, no oversteer at all compared to the last game. So yeah, that's why we're choosing this track and cars, this combination. I think it's pretty fun. It's a challenge, as the name of the event says, but we have to try new things. Here's Shadow, overtaking Kawa times, but not enough to get the French driver time. Only 7 hundredths away. Oh no, the French driver improved 1 second away from Shadow now. The race is the qualifying probably must be beginning at any moment. The game has a bug that I think it doesn't show when it's almost starting, and the French driver is still improving. Oh my word. The 51 that I predicted It's already there. Really fast, really fast. Meanwhile, Shadow is the fastest of the grippers at the moment. Here's Kawa, and 9 is Widow. Hope that everything's okay with the stream. If there's any issue, please tell me. I'll try to change. Oh, little bump over here. The drivers must be careful on the S's because overtaking there, it's a mission impossible. And I think that if there's a crash, it will be chaotic. Alright, thanks for the comments. The frame rate is good. Whoa, that was actually my preoccupation, because on my software I'm watching this lagging a lot. Like I'm watching this at 15 FPS, but if the frame rate is good, alright, that's awesome. That's awesome stuff. Meanwhile, 150. This French driver is flying Koei Spook 1.4 seconds ahead of Shadow. Amazing. We're going to have here a challenge, and yeah. Whoa! That was whoa. Please calm down, guys. Or is the race starting? I don't know. Alright, Blue Danny joined. Another gripper on track. We have already Zephyr, Widow, Higher, Shadow. Sorry. Wait, I forgot. Shadow, Zephyr, Widow, Higher, Marcio, Test, and JP and Blue Danny. So we are more than 5 grippers. This race will count for the grippers rank for sure. Well, I don't know if the race is starting or not. I think we're waiting for Blue Danny, but already on track. Maybe the host is giving him plenty of time. No, he's actually starting. Alright, let's go. As you've seen, I didn't have any countdown. And yeah, well, some drivers are with the hard tires. They must change if they want to be the fastest ones. Here we go for the qualifying. The first on track is Higher, I think. No, there's one player ahead. Who it is? It's already JP. JP was the first one to come out. Let's try to follow the hot lap. All the players are already on track. Please give space to each other, guys. There is no motive to be over everyone. Especially on this track. It's important to have space. JP already on the S's, challenging part of the track, and we will follow on board with JP, the gripper who is commemorating and celebrating his 10 years of PSN account. Here's Higher already with the 1.5 second penalty. Not the problem. He's going to. Whoa, Zephyr! Watch out, Zephyr. Alright, don't go to the middle of the track. Let's follow JP. He's already in the last sector. Let's follow with him. And I think that the main target right here might be the 150 to 151. And he started. First corner, pretty smooth. No worries. JP does it pretty well without losing any much time. Full throttle to the mountain straight. Approaching turn 2, the quarry. Pretty smooth also, as well, with a good exit. A dangerous corner here. You must take it carefully. Without wheel spin, it's important, or you either lose time. Griffin's Mount. Turn 6, turn 7, I think. Yes, it is. Frog Hollow. Coleman Park, all flat out. Without worrying with the throttle. And here comes the S's, the main part of the track. Careful with this left, without wheel spin. JP did it pretty well. Oh, a knock on the wall. No issues, no penalties. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, it's a bit of lag, but everything's okay. Going to the Conroad straight. Approaching the chase. Turns 20, 21 and 22. Cars already 290 kilometers an hour, or maybe 300. Braking point 150 maybe. Pretty smooth, all flat out from now on into the braking point of the Murray's corner. Pretty important braking point as well. And here it is, the first lap is done. JP will come out with a 151.5. Here's Widow right behind. Let's see if he can steal the fastest lap from JP. And he does! 150.8. Pretty good lap from Widow. Here comes Buldani. And he makes 152.759. Shadow. Let's see if he can challenge it. No, 153. Slow lap. Here's Koi Spook. 46 thousandths faster than Widow. 150.7. Awesome time. Here's Kawa making 152.420. Who's next? Who's next? Castle Fighter 157.6. And I think that the other drivers didn't improve as much. Those laps are under 2. Here's Zephyr making 153. Good, but not enough for the top 5. Only 100 away from Shadow. Let's try to follow JP. Dominic makes a 158. JP is improving, but not enough for the fastest lap at the moment. Might hold his third position for now. Let's try to check Widow, but only at the end right now. JP crossing the finish line. Going for 150, 151.0. Pretty good lap, but not enough to catch Widow. Let's see if Widow catches up the French driver, Koi Spook, and he makes it. He does it. 150.6. A pretty good lap. Pretty good lap from Widow, or 3 times TGM champion. Let's see who follows up. Shadow in front of Koi Spook, but Koi Spook exactly overtakes Widow on the classification table by 0.94 thousandths of a second. And now he's getting slipstream from Shadow. This might be a good help for the French driver, but bad news for Widow. Widow would also need a slipstream. But I don't think this is on purpose, but that's it. Meanwhile, Zephyr reaches top 5 with the 152.2, going a little bit too wide. Shadow in 6th, Buldani P7, higher P8, Marsu P9, Tesla Fighter P10, Gatway 11, and Night Shifter in last P12. Well, there's a spin at the S's. It was Buldani. Be careful, Buldani. Whoa, there's people approaching. Look out, look out. Yeah. Safe re-entry. Well done. 3 seconds of penalty. What a shame. I don't know how much time is left, but I think there's 3 minutes left. Around that. JP doesn't improve. Let's take a look for Widow. And Widow is coming, crossing the finish line. Oh, and he doesn't improve. It was almost the same time, 1:56.40, almost reaching his best time, 1:56.07. About the French driver, he's coming, but not enough to improve as well. Coespook with the provisional pole, Widow with the provisional pole for the grippers. Here's Kawa. Also good time, 1:51.8. It's enough to get on top 5. Let's see if he improves, but no, 2:5. Therefore might not be improving, or might be. Is Blue Danny right behind him? Crossing the line. Not enough, 1:53. Here's higher, P8. Not good news for the first GT7 winner on TGM. Mercedes P9. And Nightblade, Night Shifter, improves his time for 1:57, overtaking Tesla Fighter. Reaches P10. Coespook not improving as well with a 1.5 second penalty. He will be forced to slow down. About Widow, let's take a look at him to see if he can improve. Takes the last corner, one of the most important ones. Oh no! Got way in the middle of the track. No, mate. I don't know if Widow was improving or not, but no, mate. Well, I think Widow might have time for another lap, but he's not doing a fast start. He didn't catch any speed at the beginning of the lap. He's already losing half a second, and I think that is over. Shadow improves a little bit, but not enough to catch Kawa. 1:52.0. And I think that's it. Coespook has the pole position, but yeah, it's the final lap. The time's gone. Widow can't improve it. Let's see if JP manages to improve it. I don't think so. Let's see. 0.7 seconds away. Taking the S's, well, sliding a little bit, and it's over. Alright, so Coespook has the pole position with a time of 1:50.5, right behind Widow with the pole position for the grippers, 1:50.6. This is going to be an interesting race. We have now a 2 minutes break between the qualifying and the start of the race. We have a grid start. Racing hards and racing mediums are the obligatory tires. JP is in third, Kawa in fourth, and Shadow takes the P5. 12 players on track. Let's see how this goes. Both tires are obligatory to use. Don't forget that we have now 25 laps of race ahead. We might be expecting a 3 or 4 stop strategy. A little bit of chatting on the lobby. We can't spectate, the players can't hit themselves and go to the track to prepare themselves. So we have now a little break. And let's see who will take the win on the first race of 2023 in TGM. We are now waiting for the host. the 2 minutes break is running. And we might have... Well, I'm going to explain a little thing over here. Alright, the race will start. I'm going to have to leave spectate and join again because this game has a bug where you don't watch the full grid when the race is starting. It's pretty annoying. You get the player's POV, but alright, let's see. Player race info, I might need to leave, but alright. TGM is preparing for the first race of 2023. I need to leave, I need to join, and TGM is racing right now. A good start from Widow, already I can see, but Kawa, whoa, be careful guys. You need to have space. 3 side by side on the first corner, Koei takes the lead peacefully, and Kawa is just right behind. Over there's already a fight for the P5, but everything goes smoothly. Widow and JP already fighting for the podium places. Let's activate the HUD. Whoa, there's a little touch over there. But for the first place, Kawa takes the lead. Out the outside, oh no, he's going too wide. No, he loses the place. Now JP takes the lead. The French also committed some mistake. Widow is right behind. Let's see if JP can hold it. Meanwhile, they're approaching one of the hardest parts of the track, one of the most dangerous parts of the track. P3 here, Kawa having a penalty, he must have hit a wall. Going flat out on this part of the track. Taking DS's. And let's follow the Widow on board, chasing JP, not an easy one. Going smoothly on this exit. Widow taking the slipstream on the Comrade straight. He will take the right side. There it is, a leading change. They're side by side, approaching the chase. And Widow takes it, but yeah, Widow takes it and defends. Don't giving JP, no, JP doesn't give up. He tries to go alongside, but it's not enough. JP lost the position to Widow. Let's see if the strategies will work here. Don't forgetting, might be a 4-stop strategy. Everything can change, especially on this track. At the minimal mistake, everything could be gone. Meanwhile, Zephyr defending from higher, and Shadow approaching slowly. Hoping that everything is okay right behind. There's someone spinning, it's Night Shifter. Be careful, mate. Be careful with rejoining on track. And he left. 1.5 second penalty and he left. We have our first... yeah. He left. Meanwhile, JP is still chasing Widow. Koei Spook being chased by Zephyr. Let's see if Zephyr can fight for a podium. Zephyr, who has at the moment 46 podiums. Excellent stats from our G2 driver. Widow already 1.5 seconds ahead of JP. Going pretty smoothly. Let's try to watch the midfield. Here's Kawa chasing Shadow, chasing higher. And Zephyr already overtaking Spook. Zephyr takes the P3. Let's see if he manages to hold it. Not an easy race for Spook. Started on pole but already in P4. Good move from Zephyr. We didn't catch it, but it was pretty smooth. Not a crazy move. And it isn't necessary, those crazy moves, since the race is at its beginning. Kawa and Gatway. Something must have happened to Kawa. He was in the front. But he's still chasing Shadow. There's an interesting fight for the P5 over here. The drivers are pretty close. Shadow tries to defend. Let's try to follow him. Oh, Kawa losing a little bit, lagging a little bit as well. Shadow must defend over here. Complicated part of the track to defend. They're both side by side on this track. On this part of the track, it's really complicated to defend, so Shadow opened up the door and let Kawa go through. Clean driving from both sides. Respectful. Meanwhile, Higher still trying to chase Koe Spook. And Zephyr must decelerate on the next penalty line. He has a 1.5 second penalty. It might be enough to Spook and maybe Higher overtaking him. Yes, and Higher is already launching like a rocket. Oh my word, he's jumping to P3. Whoa, incredible exit he must have on that corner. And on the chase, he caps it. But Koe Spook is not giving up. Let's see how this goes on the last braking point of the track. Spook tries to open it. And might be enough. Or not, but here's Zephyr. Look out for Zephyr. Zephyr, whoa, I lost it. Zephyr overtook Koe Spook on the inside. I think. Pretty good move. And this is getting interesting, because Kawa is already behind and Shadow is still fighting for the P6. So let's see how this goes. It's Kawa taking the move and moves to P5. Good move on the straight. And Shadow also overtook on the outside the French driver. Not a good race for the pole position. Already falling to P7. Meanwhile, right behind here, Marcio is a little bit away from Gatway, or at this case, Gatway is a little bit away from Marcio, but Marcio is already being chased by Test, and Test still has a good gap from Udani. Meanwhile, everything is going well for Widow, 3.6, 3.5 seconds away, 3.4 actually, whoa, he's reducing, he's losing time. We might now start to looking at the tires condition and fuel, reminding that the players didn't start with a full tank of fuel, started with 65%, so this might be an important mark for the strategies. JP doing a good save of fuel. All the top three, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Higher started on the hards and pretty good pace from who started with the hards. But it's going to be hard to defend. Oh, here's Zephyr. Zephyr already fighting with the P4, Kawa. Not easy one, not an easy one. Kawa is defending, but Zephyr will take the inside. Not enough to make a dive bomb. Oh, Kawa is sliding a lot. Be careful. We might have now here a side by side. Zephyr being catched by Shadow. Let's see how this goes. Pretty smooth. Whoa, the Brazilian driver goes a little bit too wide, but still maintains a good gap from Zephyr. And meanwhile, they're already catching Higher because Higher is on the hard tires. And he's already running out of fuel. Widow as well. They might need to stop on this lap or on the next lap. But pretty interesting strategy from Higher, starting with the hards. And a pretty good performance, considering that they're not the fastest tires. But whoa, a little bit of slide and Kawa takes P3. A little mistake on that left corner on the S's. Whoa, that corner is pretty dangerous, and so with the hard tires, it will get pretty hard to make it clean. Kawa on P3. Zephyr on P5. And Shadow P6. Kawa Spook P7. And this ends the midfield. Widow is the first one to stop. Stopping at the lap 5. Probably exchanging the tires from mediums to hard. JP keeps going. Probably will have one more lap of fuel. Kawa stopped as well. Higher stopped as well. And Higher must be changing for medium tires. Now with the full tank, medium tires, while the rest of the grid might be on hard tires. Not obligatory for now. They need to use the 2 compounds, but they don't need to swap every time. If they use the 2 compounds, they can repeat the compound itself. Meanwhile, Shadow didn't stop. Spook didn't stop as well, and no, Spook already stopped, or is this bugging? Yeah, I think this is bugging. Or no, that's a penalty. Okay, I'm watching the times on the right side. That P is for penalty. I thought it was for pits. Meanwhile, Widow, let's see if his undercut works. The fuel is pretty slow to fill up. Yep, the players are taking a lot of time to leave the pits. Whoa, Marcio had a knockout. 3-second penalty, already running as well. And doing a pretty good save of fuel. But be careful with the saves, guys, because don't exaggerate on the saving, because that turns you into a slow driver if you save it too much. Meanwhile, Widow has the fastest lap, 151.8, already with 100, and going for the mediums. Interesting strategy. Meanwhile, JP is going to stop right now. Let's see what he considers. Shadow as well. Both with the fuel liters. Spook keeps going with the racing hards and the good save of fuel. A more defensive strategy, while a Widow is on the attack with the mediums and full tank. In terms of battles, let's try to catch up what's going on the midfield, backfield. Higher with a 3-second penalty. Maybe he crossed the pit exit line. Kawa just right behind. There's blue flags for Zephyr. Don't know who is right behind him. Meanwhile, Shadow at the pits, JP at the pits. Let's see if it will be enough to Widow to overtake JP or not. But it might be. The pits are pretty slow, the fueling is pretty slow. Bludani in second meanwhile. As they are saying on the chat, 10 hours to fill the car. 1 million per second. It's taking a good while. Guys, you have time to go to the bathroom, honestly. Meanwhile, Widow is approaching, overtakes JP. I don't think JP will be out to catch Widow. Yep, not enough. Still fueling. Oh, and he's leaving now. Let's see. JP goes for the hard tires. A little bit more conservative strategy. While Widow is on the attack. Shadow in the pits still. Already overtaken by Higher. And might be overtaken by... Oh no, not yet by Higher. Oh yeah, they live almost side by side, but Higher, who has more speed, goes ahead. There's a blue flag already. Spook lapping some cars. Please respect the blue flags, guys. Meanwhile, Bludani also on the limit of the fueling. Let's see if his overcut strategy works. Marcio in P3 as well doing an overcut. Meanwhile, the Widow 1:30 seconds away. 1 minute and 30 seconds away from Spook. But Spook is already running out of fuel, so he must stop. And probably he will take the mediums. Pretty good race at the moment, pretty interesting. This is looking like a chess game. All the players thinking on the strategies, they're doing pretty defensive, driving pretty defensive, and they're not being aggressive at all. They're thinking, reflecting. Oh my word, this is hard today. They're reflecting before attack and making things without thinking. Here's Test. Not a good race for him. 10th place. Went to the pits already. Got way in last place. Curious choice. The Lexus from 2008. Whoa, be careful, be careful. Yeah, that's pretty hard to make. And here's Koei Spook on the pits. Let's see if it's enough for Widow to catch him. Widow, who is on the actually second sector. Has the fastest lap. Buldani also stopping right now. He had the mediums, probably exchanging for hards. Or not. Might bet on the attack on an offensive. Whoa, yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. And what happened? There's a spin. I'm trying to discover who it is. It is Gatway. Be careful with the rejoin. Alright, everything's good. 1.5 second penalty. He might hit the wall. Here's Marcio. Widow already on the straight, on the last straight. On the corner straight. I'm trying to learn the name of the corners. On the chase. Turn 20, 21, 22. Going for the Murray's corner. And might be enough to overtake Spook. So Widow will be taking the lead easily, unless Spook leaves right now and gives him a fight, but it doesn't seem so. Widow takes ahead. But Spook didn't fuel up completely, and he's with mediums. Widow is also with mediums, but already wear the mediums. Let's see how this goes. Final GP in third, 10 seconds away from Widow, 3 seconds away from Spook. Spook who needs to hit the tires to get the pace. The weather on track is cloudy and he's higher, defending from Kawa. Let's take a look at this battle. Kawa must be careful, entering on the challenging part of the track. Let's hold on board. Taking this corner pretty... the cutting corner. Curious name, but okay. Griffin's Mount. And it's flat out from now beyond. Whoa, higher knocks a little bit. And Kawa knocks it too. Kawa who is taking... Whoa, higher, be careful. And Kawa goes on the outside. Whoa, Kawa is sliding around, but higher takes the position again. It was quite dangerous right now, and here's Shadow approaching. It is a dangerous part of the track. Despite you enter flat out on those corners, you have to decelerate before braking at full power. But Kawa didn't give up. But Shadow is already catching the slipstream, but I think it's not enough to get too much closer. But interesting race from Kawa. At the front, GP already 2.5 seconds away, or behind at the moment, from Spook, and Widow 9 seconds ahead. So Spook has a little bit of pace. JP has also a bit of pace, but it's evolving slowly. Meanwhile, Kawa is already approaching higher. The fight for P4 will light up. Let's go for the take 2 maybe. No, he's losing a little bit of performance. Look out here. Yeah, running around. His shadow already looking to see if Kawa leaves the door open. Knocking on the barriers, pretty hard to keep it clean with his cars and tire wear. Challenging. Let's see how this goes. Shadow goes smoothly. Takes the left corner pretty well. Kawa slid a little bit, but still enough to save. Whoa, a little knock on the on the barriers. Not good for Kawa, but Shadow didn't improve the gap as well. Meanwhile, the battle for P2 is heating up. Let's see how this ends. And Widow is alone for now. Gained already 1 second again from Spook. But JP is stepping large into P2. Meanwhile, Higher went to the pits. This means Kawa got the P4 and Shadow P5. But Shadow is right behind Kawa. It is now cloudy, so the track must be getting colder, which is horrible for the hard tires. Hard tires don't get that much grip on these conditions. It's more difficult to heat them up. JP already 1.5. Shadow just smelling the P4. Kawa needs to think about defending on this part of the track. Is a challenge, but it's also a challenge for Shadow to overtake. Whoa, Shadow didn't go as smooth as well. Kawa is lagging a little bit. Let's see the left corner. Pretty dangerous. Didn't slide in at all. I think Kawa got the better exit, but Shadow might be catching the slipstream from the Brazilian driver. Shadow, who is at the moment in P3 for the Grippers race. Another podium maybe. Let's see if Zephyr can recover and catch our Dutch driver. JP lost a little bit of time, but with the hards it's completely hard on to get some grip. It's a lot of clouds on the track. The road must be getting a lot cold. 2 seconds. Widow maintaining the pace, keeping a good strike of good laps consistently, and a good gap, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, around that. The fight for P4 still on. Shadow must focus. Both drivers in practically similar conditions. Kawa has a little bit more of tire wear. Whoa, Shadow is sliding a little bit on that left, but he's trying right now. Let's see how this goes. A smooth exit, and Kawa hits the wall. Shadow gets a good exit and catches the slipstream. Might be enough to catch on the straight. Here goes Shadow, trying the left, trying the right. Kawa not letting any door open, but I think Shadow will move to the right as soon as possible. How they going to the chase corners? Not enough for Shadow, sadly. I think Shadow is going patient on this battle, waiting for Kawa to commit a mistake instead of fighting hardly for the position. It's still a long race. We're only on lap 12 of 25, lap 13 actually of 25. So there's a long race still ahead. We are halfway race practically. JP lost some time for Spook. Spook is maintaining a gap from Widow. But there will be another round of pit stops and everything might change. Whoa, Zephyr, be careful! Be careful, Zephyr. This first corner, pretty dangerous. The first and last corner of this track. The curbs are too much high on the compared to the road. Dangerous for the curved suspensions. Here's Marcio taking a P7 on the race results. On the Grippers result, I'm not sure, but I think it's P5, which is a good result for Marcio once again. Marcio, who has been making some incredible surprises along the last year. Best of Fighter, meanwhile recovered to P8, ahead of Blue Danny and Higher. That way, still a long gap for Higher, 42 seconds. Something must have happened to Higher, or I think he stopped earlier. Now he's taking a long stint, probably, with the hard tires. Let's see if this strategy works, but I hope I didn't miss anything from this driver. Meanwhile, Shadow, again, chasing Kawa. Amazing battle over here. This might be enduring, like, what, 5 laps already? I don't know, I lost the count. Here comes Shadow. Pretty close. Let's see if he goes into turn 1. Not enough, not enough. But on this straight, whoa, Kawa slides a little bit. Let's see if it's enough to catch him on the mountain straight. A little bit of slipstream. Shadow lost a little bit. Didn't get any good exit. Kawa didn't get it as well, but it got a better exit than Shadow, and it was enough to escape from a little bit. 1 second. Shadow is dropping performance, despite having the better tire conditions than Kawa. JP 6 seconds away from Spook. Spook? Whoa, Spook is already catching Widow. 7 seconds. Let's see if this continues to drop or not. Cast, meanwhile, goes to the pits. It's a shame that the game doesn't show how many times the players went to the pits, I think. I don't think it doesn't show it. So I'm kinda lost on this. Blue Danny overtakes Test, going on a long stint as well. Higher, keeping his long stint. Meanwhile, Shadow lost a little bit of time, but this is good news now that the weather is cleaning up. It's good news for the players who have the hard tires on, but it might be late because the wear of it's already a lot. So maybe repeating the hard tires would be interesting, but for those who have a long gap and don't want to take any long stints, the mediums would be the best choice in my opinion. But let's see how this goes. It depends, of course, in which position you are. Shadow overtakes Kawa, but Shadow might be stopping soon. But whoa, looking at the fuel consumption, despite Kawa having better tire conditions, no, actually Shadow has better tire conditions and better fuel conditions as well. Kawa wasted a lot more fuel and tires than Shadow. Shadow is doing a good save. So this is getting interesting. Again, this is a chess game constantly. The drivers must need to focus on the strategies. I'm sorry. On a track like this, they must keep focused on the performance, not taking any risks, and of course, minding the strategies, because any mistake here, it's the end of the line. And if you're taking any risk, unnecessary risk, it might be the end. Alright, so here is blue flag situation for Marcio and Test. Meanwhile, Kawa is on the pits still. Meanwhile, Gatway left the race, and he's saying here on chat, that's too hard, and he's impressed with the driver's skill. Well, it's a matter of training, practicing. So yeah, it's just a matter of that, practicing. These drivers knew about the race since Thursday or Wednesday. Some of them did practice for this, some of them did not. So yeah. Oh, you just got the G29 a week ago. Oh, right. So yeah, with the steering wheel, it's really different. Here's Shadow stopping as well. Let's see if Zephyr answers to this Shadow bit strategy. I don't think so. Whoa, Zephyr, what happened? What happened to you, Zephyr? Whoa, Zephyr, be careful, mate. It was weird. This was weird. 1.5 seconds, but yeah, Zephyr is ahead of Shadow. Mike taking still a long stint. Marcio also overtaking Shadow. On the top three, the things are pretty controlled. Widow has an impressive damn, I forgot the word. Consistency. But he might need to stop right now. With the used mediums and out of fuel, maybe it's time for a long stint right now, since Widow didn't use the hard tires yet. He is on a double mediums strategy at the moment. Meanwhile, Spook coming. JP 5 seconds away. Spook with the mediums, JP with the hards. There's actually similar on tire wear, but since Spook has the medium tires and JP the hard, the grip must be equivalent, if not the hards are still getting a better performance than the mediums on this part of the strategy. But let's see. I love this, I'll be a big fan now. Nice commentary, by the way. Thank you very much. Sorry, I can't read. Alright, thank you very much, Gatway. I forgot your... Dominic, exactly. Thank you for the comments, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we might need to talk about to you join our races. I don't know, I've seen the chat a few moments ago. So yeah. Meanwhile, Widow on the boxes, Zephyr taking the pits as well, Marcio taking as well. And now the weather is pretty clear. Might be good news for who's using racing hards. Tire approaching. Buldani with a good gap, 20 seconds. Shadow, who's on new tires and the old car, despite the P8. Meanwhile, Higher overtook Zephyr. This is going to take a huge while. Yes, Zephyr. Yes. The pits are pretty long. Go to the bathroom, go eat a cookie, I don't know. Oh, and yeah, Spook stopped. JP stopped as well. Let's see how this goes. Higher, just 5 seconds behind Widow. But hard life with the hard tires. Widow with the hard tires as well, going for the long stint. Not so long, he didn't fill up the car at the limit. It's not a club for amateur. Well, it's not. It's neither for or it's actually for amateurs, for professionals, for everyone. It's a community. So we're not an esports league. We are a community, and yeah, we're having this for fun. Yes, hashtag JP is crazy. Well, I don't know. It's an interesting choice of strategy. It might work still. I don't know. Meanwhile, Widow is approaching. Let's see if he goes, if he comes in front. Actually, Spook already left the pit, fueling a little bit more than half of the tank. But Widow overtakes JP. I think it's not enough for JP unless JP leaves now. No, Widow will come in front. And interesting choice for Spook for not filling up until the end. He might need to do a save, and JP came behind Higher, but with a 4 seconds gap only. Now Higher with the hard tires, JP with the mediums. This might be a matter of time until the chase. And yeah, Spook might need to do a little bit of saving, of fuel saving. Let's see how this goes. Meanwhile, JP is around Test and other driver, I think Higher, yes, but full flex for Test. Kawa in P7 behind Shadow. I think that the strategy is going pretty well for Shadow. Marcy in P8, Zephyr in P9. Zephyr with the mediums, Test with the hards. Marcy with the mediums. Kawa with the hards. And Shadow with the mediums, hard. I think half of the grid. Oh no. Practically half of the grid is divided with hard and medium strategy. Meanwhile, Higher needs to stop or is running out of fuel in the middle of the track, and that's not good. We're on the lap 19. 6 laps left to find out how this goes. I believe that these were the last bits, these last stops. Let's see how this goes, but kinda risky for JP. Now I understand your comment to get the mediums, but I think they'll keep you safe for 7 laps, I think. About Widow, it's a pretty weird choice to go with the hearts, but I think he didn't use the hearts before, so yeah. Or did he? I don't remember. I have a fish memory. And Spook already 90 seconds ahead of Widow. Budani chasing Shadow, but difficult conditions. Actually, I think Shadow overtook Budani. We might have lost here an overtake, but yeah, since we don't have any way to replay the moments, I can't go do a throwback. Destin Zephyr at the bottom of the grid. Blue Danny might be doing and repeating his best race results, but I don't think he will because he needs to probably stop again. But fourth place, it's the best result Blue Danny achieved. It will be amazing if he achieved it again. But I think that he's going for Marcio on the Grippers race. And Marcio who also achieved the fourth place as a better result. So one of them might be repeating their best result, but we have still 5 laps of race. Anything can happen. The race keeps going, really separated on right now. The drivers have huge gaps between them, but it's interesting seeing the strategies they took over the race over these 20 laps. Awesome race from Shadow. Good battles with Kawa, also good racing from him, the Brazilian driver. Incredible race from Widow as always, like always. AP also doing a good job on track. Sadly, it wasn't a good day for Zephyr or Higher at the moment. But I think the only one who needs to stop from right now and behind is Blue Danny. He might not need to fill up the car to the limit, I think, to the full tank. But I think it won't be enough to keep at least the P7 or P8, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Now blue flags for Higher. Probably Widow is behind. Yes. Book pretty comfortable right now with almost new mediums. A little bit more than a quarter of a tank of fuel. Beautiful scenario here over Mount Panorama. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first race or second that we do here on TGM. It's new stuff, new content in terms of strikes, I think. I'm not sure. JP might confirm this to me later. Let's follow along a little bit. Hook on the onboard camera that GT7 brought us. Incredible, improving on the first sector. Despite having a 21 seconds of gap to Widow, Spook keeps improving his times. This POV is quite scary actually, they're going almost touching the wall. Pretty amazing. On these cars, This part of the track is full flat out. And here are the S's. Whoa, that left corner is tricky. A smooth exit. Might be a risk reducing to first gear, but he did it and immediately passed to second and third gear to get the grip at the exit of the corner. But the smooth throttle here helps a lot. Not improving his... actually he's doing his best personal lap, if I'm not mistaken, or not. No, he's 10 tenths away from the... 10 hundredths away from his best lap. Let's see if he crosses the line and doesn't improve it. Let's take a look at Guido. Awesome drive, awesome strategy, awesome pace. The race is practically in a dead mood, I think. The battle that we might have here, oh, it's not that. Let's take a look at Zephyr and Marcio in the fight for the P7. Marcio with better tire conditions, but Zephyr might give him a little bit of problems and a headache. Especially in this part of the track, where pressure, it's hard to hold. Let's take a look on board with Zephyr. Impossible or practically impossible to overtake with these cars here. They are extremely large. And they have a lot of horsepower. So the throttle, it's quite sensible. Blue flags meanwhile. Zephyr taking the slipstream. Going way faster than Marcio. Overtakes. And Marcio couldn't have done anything. Zephyr takes P7. But probably Marcio will have to stop. Not sure. It might be enough for the end of the race. But it's interesting because one driver, Marcio, has fuel problems and the other driver, Zephyr, has tires problem. So let's see how this goes. Meanwhile, Kawa is on 3 seconds ahead and Blue Danny 5 seconds ahead. But Blue Danny must need to stop, I think, I don't know. No, 2 laps left. He might be taking it to the end. Good strategy from him, if he makes it through. But here's a good battle forming right now. Kawa followed by Zephyr and Marcio. This might not be over. Marcio can't follow Zephyr along, but Zephyr is activating the turbo mode and is stepping larger into Kawa. Let's take a look from the onboard of Kawa, of the rear onboard. Zephyr taking the slipstream. Let's see if Kawa closes the door. Zephyr takes the right side of the roads and overtakes without any problems. Kawa taking the slipstream. Let's see if we have any attack from him. Whoa, it was kinda late break, but still safe, still clean, not any touch. Let's see if Kawa takes the inside, brakes a little bit later, pushes a little bit Zephyr to the side, but Zephyr defends pretty well, but it's not enough. It's not over, actually. It's quite enough, to be honest. because Zephyr pushed a little bit of a gap. Yeah, 1 second almost ahead of him. And now I think it's time to chase Blue Danny. I think Zephyr is cancelling their the Blue Danny best result plan on this race. The repetition of the best result of Blue Danny. Let's see how this goes. Meanwhile, Spook on the last lap of the race. Widow only 4 seconds away. Zephyr just right behind Blue Danny. An amazing recovery at the end of this race from Zephyr. Trying to go side by side on this photo. Whoa! Blue Danny! Blue Danny crashes. A huge crash from Blue Danny. I didn't understand if there was any touch. But Blue Danny was doing so well. It was the repetition of his best result in TGM. What a shame. Meanwhile, Kawa improved on it. Spook is right behind them and saying, get out of the way, I want to win this race. Widow is happy about this. Or might not be, 35 seconds away, but who knows what's going to happen. Spook is observing the battle for P5 from quite a closed angle. Kawa will try to defend. Whoa, Kawa goes wide! Whoa, Zephyr takes P5. Kawa slides a lot, and Zephyr says thank you very much for the position. Meanwhile, Spook is right behind and also smiling because he's going to finish the first race of TGM in first place. Congratulations to Spook. Spook wins the Bathurst Super Challenge. Here comes Widow. Kawa also crosses the line in P6, and those drivers right behind him also crossing the line. Here comes Widow to win the TGM race. Another victory for Widow on TGM, the first gripper to win in 2023. Second comes JP and Shadow, another podium. Zephyr takes P5. And this is the end of an amazing race, an interesting race after all. A lot of good strategies, a lot of good racing, and quite impressive race for the first of the year. Not as epic as the first one of 2022, but it's a good way to start 2023 for sure. Here it is, Shadow scoring another TGM podium. Congratulations to our Dutch driver, congratulations to JP for the 10th year and for the second place in TGM races. And Widow, congratulations once again for the win. Zephyr still needs to cross the line. Kawa P6, Blue Danny. Wow, what a disaster ending for Blue Danny, what a shame. But it is what it is. Marcio, awesome performance as well. He's higher. And Test crossing the line as well. This is the end, my friends. The first TGM 2023 race is over. Winner, Koei Spook, and TGM winner, Widow. Congratulations to everyone. Here's Zephyr, crossing and closing the P5. Come on, Zephyr, cross the line. Cross the line, Zephyr. Please. Thank you very much. And everyone crossed the line. It's over. What a race, good race from everyone. Congratulations to Spook once again. It was a non-gripper to win with a pole position the first TGM race of 2023. Congratulations to Widow, who got P2. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to record the replay, to save the replay for photographies. This is now counting to TGM Awards 2023, which is going to be hosted in 2024. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. It was a pleasure commenting this race. Well, this is not the best camera angle, so I'll keep it on the lobby. Well done to everyone. And yeah, thank you for watching. Follow our Twitch channel, follow our YouTube channel, who is going to have the highlights from our last championship soon. follow our Instagram and check our website. And if you want to become a gripper, check our website and join our Discord server. Thank you for watching, everyone. My name is Daniel Sanch, and it's been a pleasure. See you on the next race.